Well, now it's an honor to welcome His Excellency Suhail Al Mazrouei, the Minister of Energy for the U.A.E. His Excellency has had an extensive career in both the public and the private sector, and in addition to his portfolio as Energy Minister, he holds a number of positions, amongst them Chairman of the Board of Directors at FIWA and Mubadala Petroleum and Managing Director of IPIC. His Excellency is also a member of the Higher Advisory Committee to the U.A.E. Supreme Petroleum Council and member of the Board of Directors at Dolphin Energy. Please join me in inviting His Excellency Al Mazrouei to deliver the plenary address.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, welcome to the United Arab Emirates, and I would say welcome again to another successful forum by GPCA. It's our great pleasure to welcome you all, not only to explore opportunities, but more importantly, to discuss how we can improve on the success we had in the years before. How can we use this platform to discuss among us, not only as a regional players, but also as we invite the industry leaders and the CEOs to come and discuss how can we all move this industry to the next level. How can we all make sure that it will continue to become an enabler for our economies wherever they are, not only here in the Gulf, wherever they are, to integrate those new products and to make our life easier. It's a crucial time that we are meeting today. And if I remember last year, we were not that sure where are the oil prices going to go. And I think today, if I look at the upstream versus the downstream, you will be praised for the results you have compared to your brothers and the upstream industry. So I'm glad I am with IPIC in this. At least I don't get all of the blame being a minister and being only in the upstream. As we heard from Mr. Rashid, how significant this industry is to the region and how significant we are together in the Gulf to the world. We produce around 8.5% of the world global market. And with 136 million tons a year in 2014, we become a major player in this industry. And we cannot act like a regional players anymore. We will, and we are actually, in different markets, through our companies, through our innovations. We are contributing to the R&D, and we will continue to play a key role in that front. The role of this industry in the economics diversification of the Gulf state has been very crucial. But more importantly, and as we move to the future, it will grow. It's an area of job creation. It's an area of bringing us closer to the industries, in involving us year and year more to the product lines, downstream and further downstream the value chain. It's not only about size, it's also about the quality. We are proud to have one of the most efficient plants in the world here in the Gulf. And we are as well proud to have and to achieve the highest HSE standards with the help of the industry leaders who have a very good business here with us in the Gulf. The financial contribution to the economy has been great over the past years. Here, if I can talk only about the United Arab Emirates, between 2010 and 2013, the country non-oil export doubled to around $40 billion. And petrochemical is a crucial player in that number. We provided thousands of jobs to U.A.E nationals here in the United Arab Emirates. And this industry, whatever it is, have provided similar and much more percentage of jobs to the citizens of the Gulf. But as I said, we are at a very interesting time after the decision of OPEC that took place last November, where we decided to allow the market to become the judge of the price. We're not going to curtail, we're not going to influence the price, we are going to let the market stabilize itself. I think there are lessons to be learned from the upstream, where the industry needs to watch the supply and demand. We should not allow an oversupply to distort the market and have us facing a greater challenge as an industry. We are confident, though, that the market will stabilize itself, and we have seen signs of that stabilization. The time when is going to be the result of how much we work together as one team, not to depend on one player to fix the market. It's not going to happen. We need to work, all of us, in the upstream to do that. And similarly, here in this industry, we need to work as an industry. We cannot afford just to allow competition to go and destroy the market. Also, we need to benefit from such time. And here in the United Arab Emirates, we did reform as we saw an opportunity to move away from subsidy. One of the challenges and great challenges of the nations here is the subsidy. We need to have at least a plan to walk away from subsidy. And in order for us to become a global player in this industry, we need to think of ourselves in the future away from subsidy. We cannot just depend on the subsidy because there is a competition between the feed, for the feedstock, between the power sector, which is now importing LNG, and our industry. So we need to be focused. How can we work toward that target? If we look at the global macroeconomics realities, we need to push ahead with innovation. We cannot, as a major player in this industry, rely only on using the current technologies and rely on others to give us those technologies. We need to evolve those technologies. We have a passionate population who can add lots of value. I am glad I hear the number of patents from the GCC countries, but I think we need to do more. And not only to focus here on the Gulf states, we need, as a global players, to go to the markets. We need to go where the feedstock is available, and we need to enable those technologies there. I am glad I am part of one of those companies that have achieved or partially achieved that. Between Nova Chemicals and Borealis, IPIC have managed to be involved in the development of the technology, not only to import the technology. And we are proud of our scientists who are working in the R&D centers across Europe and Canada and the United States to evolve and compete on those technologies to bring a more efficient product line, work with our clients, and I think that's what we need to do for the next phase of the development of this industry. I'm trying not to repeat what Saud is saying because he was inclusive. He almost said it all. We need as well to work and integrate the infrastructure. We have a very good infrastructure in each one of the GCC states. We heard about the need for the train. And I think we have done one part of our internal here in the U.A.E. train. And it has been working, and it saved us lots of not only money, but also saved us on the carbon footprints, removing trucks from the street and making sure that the product reaches the export at a good time, and time here is money. So I'm looking forward for the expansion of that project to be extended among the GCC states, because I think this is one of the enablers that will allow us to complement each other and to compete much stronger to the world. The role of the government is very crucial as well in enabling the bilateral trade agreements, and we are working very hard together in the Gulf to achieve a major milestone on that front, and hopefully to enable the economies to get some of those benefits that we heard from Russia. I believe that the theme of this year, building on achievements, enabling continuous success in changing the chemical landscape, is crucial, and we need to focus on this mission. I think with the success we had in the past, I am confident that together we will be stronger. We can enable this economy, this industry, to enhance our economies in a time that is highly needed, in a time where we have no option but to evolve and to develop it. I will not bother you with lots of talk, but I wish that this gathering is going to give us some recommendation, and I'm keen every year to listen to the outcome of this forum and to the advices we get as a government and as an industry to try to improve. And I'm sure my brother ministers in all of the GCC states are keen for this fruitful discussion and hopefully some recommendations that we can adopt in improving this industry. Again, I hope that you work very hard to achieve those targets, but at the same time, enjoy what Dubai can offer. Thank you very much.